perception are distorted. He becomes confused, and he displays irresponsibility and
North Carolina Bida Manda. North Carolina's most famous restaurant is a Laotian establishment that's owned by brother and sister Vansana and Vanvisa Nalintha, who sought to evoke an intimate familial vibe. The restaurant was named Bida Manda to honor the Nalintha's parents.
perceiving things as
Washington, Canlis.
reality.
Canlis, one of Seattle's landmark fine dining establishments, is worth the visit for its weird location alone. It's situated on the edge of a hill, right next to a highway. It boasts a breathtaking view of Seattle's Lake Union/Ship Canal and serves up some of the city's best steak. Washington, D. Dukem. Dukem serves some of the most flavorsome stew in all of D, making it one of the most iconic eateries in the city's Little Ethiopia neighborhood. Virginia, Merroir. Located in a small town on Virginia's Rappahannock River, Merroir is owned by two cousins who had the goal of reviving their grandfather's oyster company. These guys raise their own oysters and serve them raw or grilled. New Hampshire, Moxy. Moxy, a Portsmouth-based modern American tapas restaurant, is helmed by Chef Matt Louie, who has been James Beard semi-finalist for 2015, 2016, and 2017. All of his tapas dishes are inspired by New England cuisine and highlight local produce. Rhode Island Haven Brothers Diner. Sure, we already mentioned New Jersey being the home of the diner, but Rhode Island has its fair share of competitors, especially in Haven Brothers Diner. This mobile diner parks itself close to the Providence City Hall and stays there all night long, serving delicious burgers and hot dogs to politicians and late-night revelers alike. Idaho Hudson's Hamburgers. What's more famously American than burgers and fries? Not much, and if you want to load up one of America's most iconic national dishes, then there's probably no better place than Idaho's Hudson's Hamburgers to get that. Founded in 1907 by Harley M. Hudson, the restaurant started off in a tent and has been serving burgers ever since. Missouri, Bluestem. This Kansas City-based restaurant has been a semi-finalist in the 2017 James Beard Award for Outstanding Restaurant and was also up for this award in 2016 and 2015 too. Their marriage of excellent hospitality and innovative food, what keeps Missourians coming for more. North Dakota Red Pepper. Red pepper has been a North Dakota landmark for over 50 years and has been satisfying University of North Dakota's late-night cravings for just as long. Come for the grinder, a dish comprised of white sauce, lettuce, hot sauce, Swiss, and taco meat. South Carolina FIG. Situated in Charleston, FIG specializes in upscale takes on Southern cuisine and locally sources its ingredients, incorporating the seasonal produce into the menu on a nightly basis. Georgia H&H Soul Food. H&H Soul Food first opened its doors in 1959 and was founded by Inez Hill and Mama Louise Hudson. This soul food establishment has become an iconic restaurant in the town of Macon, no less for its association with the Allman Brothers Band who frequented H&H in the 70s. Oklahoma Boedean Seafood. Boedean Seafood isn't just the best seafood restaurant in Oklahoma, it's also a fish market, which means those coming to sit in the upscale dining area are going to be treated to the freshest fish around. Come sample the award-winning menu and huge wine list. Illinois Superdawg. Is there anything more ironically American than a drive-in? How about hot dogs? You can load up on both at Superdawg, which is renowned for its beef dogs and crinkle-cut fries. Superdawg started off as a hot dog stand in 1948 in Chicago, before becoming the beloved drive-in it is today. California Quince. California Quince. Hawaii Roy's. Roy's opened in Honolulu in December of 1988 by the titular Roy, a Tokyo-born graduate of the Culinary Institute of America. Roy's has been serving the people of Hawaii delicious traditional mixed plates for nearly 30 years. Kentucky Jack's Fry. Kentucky is synonymous with horse racing and mint juleps, and Jack's Fry is where those two things convene in, arguably, the state's most famous and beloved Louisville restaurant. Founded in 1933 by the eponymous Jack Fry, a known gambler. You can take in just about every racing program at Jack's, as well as an old-school 30s vibe. Vermont Prohibition Pig. Waterbury's Prohibition Pig serves up delicious smoked meats, classic cocktails, and its own beer, because this restaurant doubles as a brewery. Fill up on pig meat and sample the bespoke beers on tap. Nevada, the Peppermill Restaurant and Fireside Lounge. Peppermill is a must-stop destination on the Vegas Strip. It doesn't matter what time you roll up to this Las Vegas icon, you'll be in for a dining experience that is the encapsulation of the gambling capital of America. New Mexico El Pinto. El Pinto isn't just New Mexico's most famous restaurant, it's been listed as one of the best Mexican restaurants in the entire country. El Pinto's been serving incredible Mexican food since 1962, and currently, it can seat up to 1,200 guests at a time because of its 5 patios and 3 indoor dining rooms. West Virginia, the main dining room at Green Brier. Located in the Green Brier Resort in White Sulphur Springs, the main dining room has been serving upscale fare for over 100 years. This dining experience is refined and guests are encouraged to dress to impress. Montana Luca's. Luca's offers its patrons a unique fine dining experience and incredibly Italian fare, and has been awarded the title of Montana's best restaurant 3 years running since 2015. This restaurant has only 15 tables, so expect an intimate atmosphere and incredible, authentic Italian dishes. Iowa Northwestern Steakhouse. This Mason City-based Greek-style steakhouse has been serving patrons since the 1920s. Greek style means that the steaks are broiled in olive oil and seasoned with a special Greek blend of herbs and spices, which means the steaks are melt in your mouth tender. Northwestern Northwestern Steakhouse is just a couple of hours north of Des Moines, Nebraska. The Drover Restaurant and Lounge. The Drover has developed a fantastic reputation for its whiskey-marinated steaks that have kept patrons returning for 40 years. That famous marinade is a combination of whiskey, Arizona Barrio Cafe, boasting over 200 tequilas and claiming to serve some of the best Mexican cuisine in the country. This colorful, beautifully decorated restaurant serves up some amazing versions of regional Mexican dishes. Alaska Club Paris. Club Paris is located in a former funeral parlor and has the distinction of being the oldest steakhouse in Alaska. Its most iconic dish is the 14-oz filet, and it has been serving its delicious steak and seafood to locals and visitors alike since the 1950s.
Perceiving things that don't exist in objective
Maine
reality.
Young's Lobster Pound. This Maine-based staple is a picnic-style restaurant that lets patrons choose their lobster from a huge tank. Not only does Young's Lobster Pound provide delicious lobster dishes, but it also offers spectacular views of the Penobscot Bay from its outdoor patio. Arkansas 111 at the Capitol. Located in Little Rock, and having the distinction of being a former James Beard semi-finalist for the title of Best New Restaurant. 111 at the Capitol boasts a large, extensive menu, each item of which has been created by James Beard award-winning chef Joel Antunes. Mutual Ruth's Diner. Ruth's Diner is built in an actual trolley car that used to roll through Salt Lake City in the early 1900s. While the trolley car aesthetic remains, the purpose of this establishment is serving fantastic all-American diner food and beautiful views of the creek thanks to its huge patio. Wisconsin Frank's Diner. If it isn't the home of the garbage plate, Frank's Diner certainly popularized the dish. Patrons of this Wisconsin mainstay can tuck into a healthy pile of hashed browns, grilled peppers, onion, meat, and cheese, and they have been since Frank's opened its doors in 1926. Oregon Portland City Grill. Purporting to be Portland's most popular restaurant, Portland City Grill boasts gorgeous views of the city and the Cascade Mountains that can be enjoyed with the fresh seafood, steaks, and salads on offer. Tennessee Pancake Pantry. Nashville's Pancake Pantry. There are actually 2 pancake pantries in Tennessee, but the Nashville one is said to be the best, has people lining round the block from the early hours of the morning to get their hands on some scratch-made pancakes. Colorado Buckhorn Exchange.
Perceiving things that don't exist in objective reality.
Denver's original steakhouse is Buckhorn Exchange, and it offers its patrons huge prime steaks and oysters that are sure to satisfy the hunger of everyone in your party. But it's not just steak this place serves. There are more exotic menu items on the trading post like elk, game hen, alligator tail, and buffalo sausage. Wyoming Snake River Grill. Snake River Grill has become a firm favorite on the Wyoming dining scene over the last 20 years, serving American cuisine and over 300 wines.
Psychedelic, baby. That's what it's all.
New Jersey Tops Diner. New Jersey Tops Diner. Maryland Phillips. Maryland Phillips. In Indiana St. Elmo's Steakhouse. Indiana St. Elmo's Steakhouse. Connecticut Frank Pepe Pizzeria Napolitano. Connecticut Frank Pepe Pizzeria Napolitano. Alabama Highlands Bar and Grill. Alabama Highlands Bar and Grill. Texas Salt Lick. Salt Lick is renowned as the most quintessentially Texan BBQ spot in the state. Located on a huge ranch estate, cantered around a huge circular smoking that has been producing incredibly smoked meats for nearly 50 years. Louisiana Commander's Palace.
He becomes confused, and he displays irresponsibility and
Florida Joe's Stone Crab. Florida Joe's Stone Crab. Kansas Joe's Kansas City Barbecue. Kansas is often considered the barbecue capital of the world, and Joe's is cited as one of the best in the state, despite opening as recently as the 90s. The original Joe's location is in a gas station in Kansas City, serving its patrons delicious BBQ cuisine since 1996. South Dakota Walled Rug. New York Katsy's Deli. New York Katsy's Deli.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.